Hi there folks, and welcome to the What Solutions for this week's The Daily Rigour, issue number 286. So Spain holiday warning for certain areas of Spain. We're having to pay a tourist charge of €2 per night in tax to stay in a 4 or 5 star hotel. So how much tax would a family of 4 have to pay to stay in a 4 star hotel for a week if this law comes into force? So, of course, it's €2 per night. There's 4 members of the family, so we need to multiply that by 4. And there's 7 days in a week, so we need to multiply that by 7. That's going to be the cost in euros. So to change to pounds and pence, we divide by the exchange rate. So we're going to divide all that by 1.21, and that's going to come to £46.28. So actually quite a lot for a hidden charge. Okay, so High Street Bank are giving new customers Greggs sausage rolls if they open an account. Well, to be more precise, 20,000 points to spend, and a Greggs sausage roll costs 200 points. So how many sausage rolls could a customer get for free altogether by opening up this bank account? Well, how many times does 200 go into 20,000? So the answer is 100 sausage rolls. Definitely worth considering switching banks for that, I would think. So onto our sports story. So the Scottish Premiership are introducing video assistant referee technology, where how much is paid for by the clubs depends on where they finish in the league. So in 11th and 12th position, what percentage of the overall amount will they have to pay? So we have to add up all the percentages first of all, which comes to 88.74%. We need to take that away from 100, so that's going to come to 11.26%. And it does tell us in the question that the 11th and 12th positions will each pay the same percentage. So we can share that equally amongst the two of them to get 5.63%. Okay, so on to our final story from the world of technology. Elon Musk offers to buy Twitter for $31 billion, but he already owns a 9.2% stake in the company. So he's offered this huge sum for the rest of the company. So this is actually quite a tough one for Part A. So basically, if he already owns 9.2%, what is his stake in the company currently worth? Well, what we need to do is we need to consider how much the rest of the company is worth before we can figure out how much he actually owns or how much his stake is worth. So if he already owns 9.2%, that means that there's 90.8% of the company that he is then offering £31 billion for. Now the clever middle step here is we can work out on that basis the value of 1% of the company by dividing by 90.8, because 90.8% divided by 90.8 gives us 1%, and therefore 31 billion divided by 90.8 is going to give us £341,409,691.60. Now he owns a 9.2% stake, so if we multiply 1% by 9.2, we get 9.2%, and if we multiply this amount by 9.2 also, that means that his current stake is worth £3,140,969,163. Totally fanciful figures. So how much does he value Twitter at in total? So what we would have to do then is add the stake that he currently owns onto the 31 billion to get, again, fantasy figures: 34,140,969,163 pounds. Definitely dealing in a completely different world from us in terms of finances. So your bonus question: did you manage to guess which person has the most followers on Twitter? It's not Elon Musk, of course. That might change once he owns it. It's actually Barack Obama with 131.6 million followers. So well done if you managed to guess him. So there you have it, folks, our What Solutions. We hope you enjoyed solving these problems. Stay tuned for next week's edition, when we're going to be looking at more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and bye for now.